So Doom: The Dark Ages is coming out in about 2 weeks at this point, and of course everyone is very excited for the game. Well, at least most people are. One group of people who are not excited for the game are fanboys, because they would rather argue over the game on Twitter and use it to console war for their favorite plastic box. Seriously, how are we in the year 2025 and we still got fanboys, bro? This ain't the 360 generation anymore, my guy. And the fact that these are grown men makes it even worse. Like, these are grown men in their 30s and 40s doing this shit. Anyway, let's get into the article we're going to be reading today, and then we'll go over some fanboy cope. New Doom: The Dark Ages trailer is causing some controversy. Oh god, guys, strap in those brain cells. Xbox fans are unhappy with the latest Doom: The Dark Ages trailer, which seems to be directed solely at PlayStation players. id Software recently released a new trailer showcasing Doom: The Dark Ages' stunning environments and brutal gameplay. And I must say, the gameplay looks really good. I am very excited for Doom: The Dark Ages. I think it's gonna be a huge W. Though the video is oddly described as something special for Sony fans, even though the new Doom is an Xbox first-party title. Doom: The Dark Ages is the upcoming entry in the massively popular, long-standing FPS franchise. Doom is known for throwing players into its brutal, bloody scenarios to fight endless waves of demons, wielding all kinds of weapons and moving throughout different levels. Over the years, Doom has evolved significantly, but it has always stayed true to its FPS roots, bringing the classic chaotic experience into the modern era and ramping up the frantic action. The Dark Ages will take players to a different historical period, the Middle Ages, where they'll face off against Hell's ruler and his army of demons, while the Slayer's story is told from the very beginning. While the latest trailer has generated plenty of excitement, it has also stirred some controversy. Oh no, dude. The only people the game stirred controversy with is people who are losers. I'll just be honest with you. If you're actually sitting here seething over a PlayStation trailer for Doom: The Dark Ages, you might be a loser. I'll just let you know that. Who gives a shit what platform you want to play Doom on? You want to play it on the PC? Play it on the PC. You want to play it on your Xbox? Play it on your Xbox. You want to play it on the PlayStation? Play it on the PlayStation. Hell, I don't care if you want to play Doom: The Dark Ages on your fucking Game Boy Color. Doom: The Dark Ages' newest trailer features game director Hugo Martin revealing the Cosmic Realm, a new Cyclopean world filled with Lovecraftian creatures and environments. While the game is an Xbox first-party title set to launch on the Series X and S and PC as well, the trailer is strangely aimed only at PlayStation players, which has irritated some Xbox fans. Do those Xbox fans who are pissed off over nothing realize they got an exclusive controller, 2 exclusive controllers, for the Series X? You can see they have 2 controllers here. They have a green one, which is basically the price of a standard controller, a little bit more, and then they have a red one, which is the Elite controller. They also have a console wrap for all 3 people that use console wraps. From the very start of the video, Martin opens with "Hello everyone out there in Sony land," and later says they wanted to give the Sony fans something special. He also emphasizes how well the game performs on PlayStation 5 without any mention of Xbox or PC. Some players believe this is simply meant to inform PS5 users that the game will be available for them too. Grass is also green, though others are questioning Microsoft's marketing strategy. Regardless, players across all platforms, console and PC, will be able to experience Doom: The Dark Ages story along with all the new content id Software is bringing to the latest installment. The director has promised gameplay innovations, new weapons, and massive worlds, assuring fans that The Dark Ages is the best Doom game ever made. Among the new features is the Reaver Chain Shot, a weapon designed to take down specific enemies, which according to Martin is unlike anything we've ever had in an id game. As fans wait for the game's release on May 15th, players who purchase Doom: The Dark Ages Premium Edition will get access on May 13th. Now personally, I'm not a big fan of the whole early access trend, but at this point I think it's here to stay. I don't really see the point in buying an early access game because it's only 2 days. If you're a YouTuber, it would help you make the money back, so it's like, who cares? But from an average player's perspective, I don't really see the value in like the early access shit. In all seriousness though, I just can't imagine actually being upset by this because you got two exclusive controllers for this game and a console wrap. It's coming to Xbox's subscription service on PC and Xbox, and they put out a PlayStation trailer. And apparently that means it's the end of the world? I just don't get the outrage, man. Now, if they were locking exclusive maps and stuff behind the PlayStation version like they did with Modern Warfare 2019, I think it was a mode in that game, but you get the idea. If they were doing that, okay, I understand getting mad, especially considering it's a first-party game. But they're not doing anything like that. They released a trailer. One fucking trailer. But let's go ahead and take a look at what some people are saying about this. I had to go to a different version of the same article to find these comments, but they are comments on the same article, just a different site. Alright, we have 62 comments here, and the site is called Pure Xbox. First up, we have medic_alert here says Microsoft doesn't give a stuff about Xbox anymore. They're moving on to becoming Microsoft Studios, a third-party publisher. And I mean, that's been pretty apparent, though, over the past few years, which I think is good for gaming in general, but it might be bad for the Xbox actual hardware. But I think games being accessible to more people is a good thing in general. But I do have to criticize Phil Spencer for saying that his focus was putting games on platforms where Game Pass was and making them exclusive. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something like that. But it's kinda crazy to say they don't care about the Xbox when they gave you a limited edition Doom Xbox controller, 2 controllers and a wrap. And of course the game is going to be on Game Pass. The truth is, and you're gonna have to accept this because numbers don't lie, is the PS5 sold 71 million units, while the Xbox Series X and S combined sold about 32 million units, putting the PS5 at an estimated 39 million units ahead of the Xbox. So the majority of console players are on the PlayStation, and you really want to miss out on those sales, especially considering how much it costs to make a game nowadays. And obviously Xbox has been putting their games on PC forever now. The reason, in my opinion, they made a PlayStation trailer is because on PlayStation you have to buy the game, there is no Game Pass. There's a PlayStation equivalent called like PS Plus or something, but I don't think it's getting Dark Ages. AWP69 here, some guy with facts comes in and says they're probably doing this just to make sure PlayStation gamers know it's coming to PlayStation. Yeah, because there's probably a lot of people who think, oh, this is an Xbox first-party game, I'm probably not going to be able to play it on my PlayStation. And Doom is making sure that you know that if you're on the PS5, you can still get the game. Now, everyone in this thread is kind of just saying the same things I just went over there, those two same replies, so it's pointless for me to really go over the rest of them because I'd be repeating myself. I saw a few PlayStation fanboys talking about on Twitter how, oh, Xbox has no games, they have to port their games to PlayStation. Be thankful you don't gotta play The Last of Us remastered, remake, remastered, part 1, remade. All jokes aside, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, make sure to leave a dislike and an angry comment. And I am out. Peace.